What's good, YouTube? How y'all doing? Man, I'm super excited to show y'all this, man. I've been hyped by this. I've been in the Loopy Pro rabbit hole lately. And I said I have to make a video showing my setup, how I got it set up for my use case. I watched some videos and had a guideline from other folks, and some stuff I say, oh, that's cool. Now I'm putting a lot of stuff in that I really didn't need. But now I've been tweaking this for like 2 weeks now, and I got something together that I really like and I'm really digging for the type of stuff that I do, live music and stuff. Right now I'm using it with this MK3. Um, I'm I'm getting into that later, but yeah, limitations is iPad I'm pushing it, but yeah. So I'm gonna go and get into it, man. This is my setup right here, man. This is my main station. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to make a main template that I just go to. I know like artists like Ibli, she make hers based on her songs, and that's pretty neat because she has stuff triggering when the song is in the songs. Like she got that thing down to a science, man. It's crazy, but I mean, it's so much you can get into with this app. But anyway, I'm gonna just get into it right now. So right here, I got I got, you can see the labels on stuff right here, but just this red column right here is usually where I record my drums, hi hat, and claps or whatever. I got it so cause I always like forget to put my drums on because I be trying to conserve my CPU, so I always turn mute sounds when I'm not using them. So sometimes I start hitting the pads and the drums not on, and it's some kind of glitch with 909 analog 909 whatever it's called, where if you when you first load it up, you have to go into the app and change the preset and change it back. Just move the preset for it to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you right quick. You have to go in this app. See, I gotta swipe up so I can quickly get to it, and you have to go and just do like this, and then it'll work. I don't know what that's about. Matter of fact, I could just show you real quick what I mean. So this drum, see they on right now, but okay, let me make sure I'm saved up and stuff, and I'm going to can I just reload the project? Okay, I think I reloaded it. Okay, um, okay, so yeah, the drums. See, the drums is still selected. So yeah, we was right at the drums. So the drums should be on right now. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm hitting. Oh, we gonna get to that in a minute. Turn that down. But we're not getting nothing from the drums. So what I have to do is go into the 909 app and go like this and just do like that, and then they'll work. I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna have to probably eventually switch my drum app or whatever. So yeah, that's like that. So I have it to automatically turn on. I did have it automatically turn off at the clips, but that was just too much. So I just have it to automatically turn on just in case I forget. I can just be tapping and at least get going. You know what I mean? So that's that one. This teal column, I got this teal column specially for. We don't come back to the teal column because that's especially for something there. Um, this column, these two columns right here is the only really musical columns that are free. These work together. So what I usually do is how I'll do it. If I got a loop, I will have some chords playing. That's why I wanted to have some stuff loaded up already too, so I could show y'all examples. Say we got this chord. So we got a foundation going, right? And what I do, I got it so uh merge when I merge it doesn't erase. I can't forget, I forget what it is when it's default, but I just slide and I copied that right there, and it's just that easy, and it's copied, and I probably have right here, I have the base with it, and so like so so when I get ready to record into these are separate. I can just, what I'm saying, switch between these. They'll switch. When I switch to that one cuts off. You can do that in the groups. The bass a little bit too loud when I merged it, but so like I can record in here, and then I can switch back, and then it's just be like I'm adding stuff. I was trying to see the best way. I was trying to see the best way to utilize these groups, because I copied the main dude that be making the tutorials on Loopy Pro, when he was making the groups and stuff, and he had like the different verse, chorus, and stuff like that, and I thought that was neat. They was mapped together and they played together, but uh the way I'm doing with chorus and building on a loop, I want that foundation to be solid in the background, and I want to be able to add on to it. Maybe add some organ or something like that, and then take the organ out if I need to. I can, by switching to this one, or but all this be the same. You know what I'm saying? So we can switch to that and then add it. Or I could utilize this as a verse, or chorus, or a vamp, or something like that if I need to, like that. So yeah, like all of these right here is they work independent of each other. So if you press on this one playing, and you press on this one, it's gonna stop that one. But you see how I have the same loop going. So if I added something right here, I hope the audio ain't like blowing y'all really. If I just add something. It's hard to do with one hand. Let me see if I can select it and do it from the board right here. All right, so we loop that in, right? And then I want to switch to this one and do something else. Oh, well, I didn't have to actually hit that. Like, say we on this loop, I can hit this loop and then start recording in this one. Let me go to the left. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but yeah, I do it. And then so we got different parts, but we still got our foundation going. And then I got the toggles up I got the toggles at the front. Let me make sure I turn this down so y'all can be able to hear me and stuff. I got the toggles up here, so I can do like a hi-hat break if I need to. Oh, I ain't even bring the drums in yet, but I bring the drums in. That's the metronome. That be getting me all the time, man. I have to remember to take that metronome out because it sounds like a hi-hat. I picked the one that sounds like a hi-hat. So we got some drums in, right? And we want to break. We got a hi-hat, you know what I'm saying? And we come back in. And then we got right here, this is not muted, right? So this is the foundation what we started with. I can go right here and they'll just play my bass and the chords, you know what I'm saying? Or I can do just the bass and the drums. Hold on, why didn't I play that? I'm not looking into that. But and then we got ones for the vocals, to single out the vocals. We got the rhythm section, so that plays this. And this over here, what I got over here is I got pre-recorded loops. somehow I missed and deleted these two accidentally. I got to put them back in. But I got pre-recorded loops right here. Let me remember my tempo 73. So I play a lot of church music. So oh man, I hope I ain't off on this camera too bad. Say I want to see I ain't got no drummer and I need to do a good old gospel shuffle. You know, so something like something like beat or something like that. Let me see, I got a piano here that I can pull in right quick. Why Ravencroft sound distorted? You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring this bass and clap in. Let me take everything else and mute everything else. Let me see, right quick. Why does that sound like that? Yeah, I think I'm missing deleted something. That should be a bass and a snare. See, oh man, this is technical difficulties right here. It's showing out in front of company. This thing ain't been acting bad all day. Like, it's really showing out in front of company. Oh, let me pause this. Okay, as I was saying is yeah, I missed and deleted a couple over here, but these are my extra pre-recorded loops that I will have just loaded up in a project. I got bars mapped out right here. I had that before I really learned how to loop pretty good, because now I can just hit the button and hit it as long as the bar is set to higher than what I need and it's unset in the individual clip. I can get it pretty smooth now, you know, but before I needed to preset the bars to get a tight loop. But I'm getting better with that, so I don't actually need this as much. All these bars lined out like that. So I'm probably going to eventually move that. I got mute buttons. I did have solo buttons, but you know, I thought the break buttons was a better option. And yeah, we ain't even got into the instruments yet. But yeah, this right here is the pre-recorded loops. So this is wonderful right here, because this just give me stuff that's set to a tempo, a certain tempo. So there we go. That's what it's supposed to sound like. All right, so yeah, it's giving me a gospel, you know. I mean, like that would be. And right here was like a break. And how I got these, it's only one of these a play at a time. These two over here is like a simple little. It's just like a simple little beat that I can put with a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then I can break it down. And then in this shaker, it just this dope that just adds a shaker based on the tempo. So that's just something I don't have to think about. I can just throw in, you know, to add to the loop, right? Okay, so we done been through those right there. So now come on down right here. I got a mic input. The way I got it, I got 2 pages, and I basically wanted it set up so I can run through. I can do most things on both pages. This page is mostly got my loops and stuff, but I also got most of my instruments that I need to deal with right here, you know. And I don't know, like, I'm triggering instruments from the MIDI because I'm so used to being over there and triggering it from my nano control over here. That's why I keep reaching over there. But I could have really triggered the piano and stuff over here. So like these are the radio buttons, so you can only press one of these at a time. This give me that DX7 sound. This is what is that? Blees. Stupid refrigerator loud as more. That's BLEASS or something. That app is amazing for free, boy. It's free, and it got like good, nice sim sounds in it, basses and stuff like that. So that's that Bleach app. It's not on the bass I usually use, but that's that app. I got B3X. Of course, I got B3X. That's my baby. That B3X, man. B3X be putting in so much work, man. Yeah, B3X be putting in so much work. I don't have it so I can trigger none of these. I can open on the interfaces from this screen. So Ravenscroft, pads, bells, all this stuff. This is instruments that I can access from the first page. Right here, I got a slider for my tempo. I can slide right there with the tempo. This is the bring the clips level down. These are just the clips. It's not a master volume or nothing like this. For the clips, so like if the clips a little loud and I need my mic to stand out some way, that's what that's for right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the first page. Like I said, this was mainly for the looping, but I did want to access my instruments from this. On the second page, I have my instruments laid out a little bit more better. This where the fun come in right here, on the second page right here. But basically same instruments. They just mapped out a little better, bigger, so I can just grab it quicker. Say I don't have time to set up my nano control because I stay be running late sometime. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be, but uh, you know, this stuff take a while to set up. You know what I'm saying? So I have quick setups that I can do, and I can do most stuff. Maybe not use my audio box and use a MIDI to USB cable or something like that, and that's quicker to set it. That's quicker to set up. So yeah, these and I got a mute all button. This is good. I love this right here because you can start off from scratch and it bring down your CPU, and you can mute everything. It mutes everything, mutes my mic, and everything. So I'm not running too much stuff at a time and putting on too many things at a time. I didn't really show y'all no MIDI mapping. Let me go back to the first page and show you some how I got this selector, cause this is how I'm learning how to loop a little bit better here. I got these left and right, and this is up and down. So this is a selector. You can see the white going left and right and up and down. And then I got the record button right here set up to record on press. So it doesn't wait like this. It doesn't wait for it to load up. If it's selected, see on the selector, let me go down one. If I select this and I push the record button one time and it starts to record, push it again, it stops recording. And that helps me get that loop tight and be able to try to do it while I'm recording. Eventually I'm gonna get me a pedal just to trigger the record button, really, so I can really get them loops real nice and tight. Okay, so I'm going back to the second page. This is where the fun at right here. That's the bass app I was telling you about. I mean, it's a synth app actually, but this app is amazing. Bleach, it's free, so download it. If you ain't got it, download it for sure. I got Verb for my instruments on this XY chart. I barely use it. I use Verb for through other things sometimes, so I barely use that. So these loops right here. So I said I was gonna come back to the teal. It's something. So I got it. These teal. Well, they talk to the instruments. I can record my instruments in these loops, right? So I have these loops set up so they can record instruments, but they also record my sampler and my shots right here. So this right here is the clip slicer. These something more interesting, but this right here is a clip slicer. So you have to have it to talk to a certain color. I have it talking to teal, so I can only record this in teal. And this, let me turn it up a little bit. So I got them mapped to them my pads up here, and that's super fun to do. Let me go. I think I had some in here. I didn't play it for him. That mic was crackling, so I got some crackling in that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that out right now. But it just adds something to it. Adds something, and I do that a lot live, and people get a kick out of that. Me, I record my voice, and I put something on the loop, live with the pads, and I might say something, and they be like, "What are you doing? A mic check or something?" I might say mic 1 2 and come in, and then mic one 2. You know what I'm saying? And it just adds to the it adds to the life of what you're doing. Okay, so like I say, I got everything set up so I can do most of the stuff from this page. So I wanted a way that I can be working on. If I'm on this page, I can record. So I record. Let's go back to record right here, and then I record some of this. Yeah. All right. So let me move. I think it go right here. But I got these, so if I swipe up, it goes to this front page. Shit, which one they went to? It probably went right here. Yeah, let me move this out of the way. I think it went right now. Yeah, the first one goes in the first slide. That's right. Yeah, see, it went right here, and that's that loop right there. It's muted. That's that loop right there. So I can push it to this page so I can work with it better or whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to this, and this is it right here. This right here is something really special right here. It's take a little minute to set up. It's a little tedious, but it's worth it, man. This is a sampler, a homemade sampler or whatever. So if you can get it, you can do it while you record in it, but I had to do it so I can pull clips into it too, because I have it so it's set up. Let me go into settings so I can show you this, because this is the most I ain't going to setting for nothing else, but I'm gonna show you this so because this is a little different. So we go into here, and we go into follow actions and finish record. You merge move the clip to the one shots that you set up, and then you assign a pitch to that clip based on going up. So I base mine off the pentatonic scale. So it always sound, you know what I'm saying? I base it off the pentatonic scale. So what it's doing, it's going up on pentatonic scale goes the 1 2 3 5 6, you know what I'm saying, whatever key you in, and so I go up. So you will tell it to go up a semitone. You go up 2 semitones for the first one, and you go up 4 semitones for the second one, 5 6 7 semitones for the, and so far 9 semitones for that one, and then 12 for that one, and that's how you will set that up. And it's set up so when you record it does it, but I also have it set up so, hold on, I'm in this, and get out of that. I also have it set up so if I play it, after I play it, it pops up in there. So these are the first one is original. This is the lead note, and this is the 2 semitones up. This is a pentatonic scale basically. And then if you can record right, if you record the threshold recording to be on by default. That's good. So if you record right on the dime, you can get something like, it's that's not ideal. You see, it takes some. It's taking a sec. Oh no, that key wasn't in it. Oh no, my octave up. Okay, no wonder. Oh, like, okay, there we go. I don't know why that one. Something fishy going on. But anyways, that's you map it to the keys. You MIDI map it to keys, and when you MIDI map it, you do have to be sure of one thing. When you MIDI map this, you have to go in here. You can MIDI learn. I'm sure you know how to MIDI learn. This one of the easy things you can do in this. Thank God for MIDI learn, boy. For real, man, it makes shit easier. You got to go in here and make sure you're on and off, cause you don't want to play in the whole clip. You want to press and release and let it go. You feel me? So you want to make sure that's on off. Okay. And so in this one is the same. This one is the same thing, but it's the minor pentatonic scale. So I'm set up for most music. Let me do a note. Let me play a note in here so you can really see what it does. What's the road? All right, so you see how that's the pentatonic scale. So basically, if you got a nice note in there, you sing you a nice note, you can really play your voice, And see, like I said, this is the minor pentatonic right here. So this will sound like this. Oh, that was the problem. Let me turn it off. Okay. That octave messed me up. That's what. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's it right there. That's how it's supposed to sound right there. So that's probably why the first one ain't sound that good. Let me go back to this one and see how that sounds. Let me turn off the instrument. Oh, it's still playing this one. That's what it is. Let me take this one off. That's not the best note on there, but it's really neat when you can get you a nice note in there. And I got it I got it right here so I can move it up and down. I can transpose it if I got a note that I want to play, or if I bring in a track that I want to like I can bring in somebody's voice from a service, or somebody singing a certain lick or something like that. Bring it in and put it in the key that I'm doing it in. So that's why I got I'm like, man, they let you. I'm like, why not, man? Loopy Pro, it's almost like everything I could think of with this app that I want to do, it's a way to do it. I just got to figure it out. This app really changed the way, I've been playing music, man. Like, it's really making me have to upgrade this iPad ASAP, because I do get it's a little underpowered, especially for what I do with multiple instruments and stuff. Now, if I use this MK3, I can make a decent track without any clipping or anything. But if I want to run multiple instruments, which I usually do, B3X take up a lot of CPU, but that's a given. I'm gonna have to run that. The app just too good. There's no replacements for it, Sunday keys. I'm getting away from using Sunday keys just because I haven't figured out how to record in Loopy Pro. If you know how to do it, hit me up. Please tell me how. But getting away from using it and trying to find alternatives to Sunday keys. I found this nice rose that I've been enjoying. This app right here, this Mark One. This app is pretty nice, really. It's pretty nice, really. That's a nice sounding rose. I was not expecting that. It was $3. I was not expecting that. And after buying the Neo Soul keys, and I'm like, I was expecting something like that, something like they versions of electric piano, or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't expecting a real authentic sounding rose, man. That Mark One. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it it sound really good. Um, Video long enough. I said been yapping for 30 minutes telling you about this setup, but there's a lot of stuff in here, and I know somebody gonna get something out of this. So man, I appreciate y'all watching. I'ma end it here. Let y'all go. Any questions? Any tips for my setup, man? Cause I've been tweaking. I'm still tweaking. So any tips for the setup? Oh yeah, I ain't show y'all the rate. This rate right here, I got it so you. Oh shit, I ain't saved that. God damn it. You supposed to let it go and it bounce back. But that one is double tap and bounce back. But you always want at least to have it double tap and bounce back to zero. When you controlling stuff like rate and pitch. Like transpose. I got it for I think hold it and it goes back to zero. So yeah, that's where we at, man. Appreciate you watching. If you stood with me this long, man, I mess with you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all doing that for me. Yeah, y'all be easy. Keep making music if you is. I'll holla at you next one. Okay, real quick, man. I did some couple things before I was able to even upload the video. Fixed a couple problems that I mentioned in the video. For one, the Drums 909 app. Right here, I had mapped out. I got some one shots pre-recorded where I can just trigger. I seen somebody do this when I first started watching Loopy Pro videos, tutorials, and I was wondering, why would you put the drums on screen? You can just loop your you can just load a plug-in or whatever. No, this is way better. It's already on saved or whatever. However it work, it's not running through a plug-in. It's not extra juice running a plug-in. So yeah, I got those mapped to my MK3. Now they don't work on screen anymore because after I did this one thing, they stopped working on screen. After I moved this, see what I did is when I tap, I added select this clip, so it selects the clip when I tap it, and my bar is high. It's not going to see like right here. My bar is high. I can still that's going around slow. I'm still push record on this MK3, and I can record when I'm ready, and that's been working awesome. And I right over here, I had all the bars laid out right here. I didn't need no more since I can loop a little bit better. I put the lower bars 1 and 2, 4, and then 16. I leave it on when I'm trying to for the unset ones or whatever. So yeah, that's been working good. That fixed a couple issues right. That fixed a couple issues right there. And man, I'm steady getting this set up tighter and tighter, man. Shout out to the boy Michael that made Loopy Pro, the developer or whatever, man. He's a sole person. One person made this app, and I just think that's amazing, man. This whole billion-dollar companies can't make a Instagram app for Apple or whatever. So like they get this app this tight, man, and it works so flawlessly and good, man. It's just amazing, bro. I can't really say enough about it. It's amazing. It's literally like one of the best case of an app I ever seen. Like for us diving in and figuring and having everything that you can do, especially for music. Is best use case for real. Um, okay, we out for real this time. Y'all be easy. Thank you for watching. See you.